Hello and welcome back to another video where today we're looking at the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Metallic Morphin, or Metallic Morphing, Mighty Morphing Metallic Red Ranger. And I've got to admit, it's Zack Morris, not Rocky, so we got saved by the bell. But I didn't mean to be getting this one. I wanted to buy them. I had wanted these for a very long time, but Hasbro kept on pushing them back. And it got to the point where I just got really annoyed by it. But I will be picking up the others. This is just kind of a holder for one, so I will be getting the rest because now I have Cat, I now have Rocky, so I need the rest. But looking at this, we've got a lovely glittery box. We've got glittery Red Ranger, Zack Morris stroke Rocky, a Blade Blaster, Power Sword, Lightning Effect, as well as the Zeo Crystal. So what we got here, lovely one there. It feels like it's out of place a little bit. That's what it looks like on the back for what you've got. And then you've got glitter there. At the top is glitter, as you can see. And at the bottom, it's not. It's not glitter whatsoever. But if you like this sort of content and you want to see more, hit the like button, hit subscribe, check out all the merchandise, as well as turn on all notifications so you won't miss a video at all. And with that, let's jump straight on in. Here is Rocky. You can see the Ranger, the lightning effect, the power sword, and the two hands. And then that's it. So yeah, let's carry on. And here is Rocky. Here is the metallic Red Ranger. And I do kind of like the transparent glittery phase. I just kind of think that I probably would rather have a darker red with glitter on it or in it, because even when zooming in, like looking at the chest, there's a piece where it feels like either you could put a power coin on there, or the fact that the thing that holds the body together and all the mechanics inside is just kind of like forcing its way through, which I'm not a big like kind of fan of. I mean, looking at it, like apparently from what I've heard is the helmet is literally spot on to what it's meant to look like, which is fine, which I think is okay. But personally, I don't really see much like kind of difference. Maybe it's because it is really shiny and glittery and transparent, but you can see that they have put lines on there like a little bit. I would have liked more detail around it. I think that would be quite nice, but you can see it's transparent along here. You can see the joints around the shoulder balls and stuff like that. And then you can see here, like the white needs to be, I think it should have been a bit darker, but for what it is, it's not bad. I wouldn't say the best, but moving down, you see that it's got this kind of like pearl white hands. Like you can't really move the arms in, and I feel like that's a bit more like, it feels like it's stretched out. So I would have liked it if you could put the body a bit more into it. We've got glitter, and basically we've got a pearl white holster, which is fine, and then obviously just the legs. Now the bottom part again is grey. There's not a lot there. I feel like it's okay, not the best, but you can see that they've kind of not painted it properly, but it's Hasbro, isn't it? It's not much. On the back is just very generic. It's normal. There isn't really much. I feel like that's way too loose, so I might try and get, if it's not really that bothersome, I might just leave it. It might actually make it a bit better when trying to stand up, but apart from that, meh. I've zoomed all the way out. It's a lot easier. I don't like the fact that their arms can't go closer to the body. I feel like that's a bit meh. Maybe it's when we do the articulation, his arms should kind of free up, but we've got the kind of like, you see the seam for where the costume is. You've got two kind of pearl there. And again, you've got the head. It's kind of weird because you can't really see it. There's quite a lot of glitter about, hoping it kind of turns up on the camera. Very basic articulation. That is really loose, which shouldn't be. That is even worse. So I might actually get in contact with Hasbro about that because the quality of that is not good. Legs stiff. Like, again, why can you make really stiff legs? But you can't do it. I can't make that like so. Like, it's so bad. I hate Hasbro when you do this. Legs move about. Legs move about. Too loose at the top. Arms max out. Damn. Like, yeah, like that's so weird. yeah, like I could understand the feet, but that to me is way too much. Like you can't even hold it properly. That really does annoy me. Head turns around like so. Head turns around like so. Can move up and down like that if need be. I'm going to try and remove the helmet. So considering how this figure is, oh, okay, that was a lot easier than I thought. I do love, no, the back on the old style ball joint. I absolutely hate these because I do generally think that this is the worst thing that they've done. But let's put on the Zack Morris head. Yeah, I absolutely hate the thought of having these sorts of heads because on that joint because it just looks really bad. But to be fair, it looks a little bit like Steve Cardenas. I will give him that. It does looks more like Zack Morris. I know I keep making it and I'll keep saying it. But yeah, it looks kind of awesome. I think this is probably the better head for Steve. I generally think they've probably captured the likeness. Yeah, it looks all right for what it is. But I think I much prefer just keeping the Ranger heads on. I feel like that's the better option. I'm really hoping that it doesn't come off and break because putting them on is always a lot harder. But yeah, that's what you get with that. Looking at the accessories now, I do like them. I do like the power sword. I just kind of feel like Rocky didn't use it that much, bar like maybe one episode. If you know how many times he used it, let me know down below in the comments. But I kind of feel like having this would be a bit pointless if he didn't have it. It just doesn't sit for me. So obviously we've seen the head that you get for Steve or for Rocky, which is there. Blade Blaster. Again, why didn't they just have like multiple ones with them? It would have been a lot easier. But Blade Blaster is fine. The special effect, so you can see, basically, I don't like them, but I know some people do. Does it give it a little bit of oomph? Maybe, but not for me. Two different hands, which is basically fist hands, which again are the same color, is pearl white. And then you obviously get the Zeo Crystal, which can charge and kind of glow. Let's turn the light out. So not that much, but you can charge up and it does glow in the dark. And it is Tommy's, so you can see that it's the star one. So the star looks a little bit off to me, but that's all you get. And there we go. There is Rocky, the metallic Red Ranger. Now this figure, it's all right. Not the best. It does look a lot cooler, I think. But I think the main thing that has ruined it for me a little bit is the way that the feet are too loose. One of the arms is too loose and one is like ridiculously too hard. So again, I'm going to be personally getting in contact with Hasbro and saying like, look, this figure is not the best. I would love to return it. There is a problem with it, and then do it that way. I just feel like there's a lot that could be easily done for this and it could have been made better. But for me, I'm just not a huge fan of it. I feel like it's another Mighty Morphin, which again, we're constantly getting all the time. But for what it is, it's an to me. This figure, yay and nay. Probably if you're collecting all of them like myself, then yeah, definitely get it. But if you're not really that bothered, I would probably say this is not kind of worth it. It's not really a figure that you'd probably want to collect. And especially since if you're in the UK and you can't get hold of Catherine, I feel like that's a really big kind of like letdown because you should be able to get Cat straight away. But apart from that, that's all I can really say for this figure. So I'm going to leave it there. What are your thoughts? Do you have this figure yourself? What do you think? Yay or nay? Let me know down below in the comments. And with that, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. And with that, I'm out. So yeah, if I don't see you tomorrow, then I'll see you in a couple of days.
チャンネルをサポートしてくれてありがとうございます。チャンネル登録、高評価お願いします。以下のリンクから商品を入手することができます。